away from each other, and then round into cat tilt. And then open up into a big and come forward, drop the head, tail forward, and then open. I heard somebody say that they've been gardening and they would love some back asanas. Does anybody have any requests today before we get really into our yoga practice? No? No requests? Shoulders? Hip, hip, hooray. And you all may not know, but since Chris was here last, she went to Costa Rica and became a certified 200-hour yoga teacher. Maybe one day she'll teach a class for us. So we're doing a forward bend and a back bend. Let's do a side bend. Help those wrists out with a little circle. Go the other direction. Help spark the energy in your body as you flick your meridians. Just flick thumb to index, thumb to third finger, ring finger, baby finger, all five times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab that outer ear and come into a side bend for your neck. Take the arm that's free down on the ground and move it back behind you just to explore how much back you want it to go. Go ahead and point that nose down a little bit. Lift up more in your whole torso. Move the shoulders away from each other. Lift the ribs. Feel the heaviness of your lower body, your pelvis and your legs just being supported by Mother Earth. Drop the head down. Let the hands be on your lap. The shoulders lift back again. Move the head just a little bit in a U shape. Goes over to the right, comes down towards the chest, and over towards the left. Bless you. When we think about enlightenment, I like to use the word, seems like it's so far away to be enlightened, but if I use the word awareness, I can feel like I can be enlightened. I can have deeper, more clarity in my awareness. Let the head come back to center. If you think about in yoga, the people who were considered enlightened were, of course, Jesus, Gandhi, and they had to kind of renunciate away from life's attachments to go deep, like monks. But we don't have to do that, and we can still become enlightened by practicing the sutras, circle at your wrist, being kind, trying not to get too attached to things, telling the truth, move that wrist, go the other direction. Learning how to let things go. Learning how not to be selfish. Reach over. Now we're going to flick the meridians. Reach over for those fingertips. Flick index finger, third finger, ring finger, baby, and all 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach over and find that opposite ear. And another way to practice just finding and getting more aware is just pay attention. Let that arm that's on the ground move to the back, And then lift up, brighten up in your spine. Pay attention to your rituals, the daily routines of things that you do, just to be more mindful, just to pay more attention, to be more present. And one of those for you is, because you keep showing up, one of those is your yoga practice. So let this be a time where you can be really present to enjoy your breath, the sensations of your body, where you're creating more space. See if you can do it without judgment. Like, oh, I should be more flexible here. I should be able to do this differently, like that person or that picture. Let the head come back down. And now we're going to do full circle rolls. So go one direction as you drop the shoulders and the arms, feel heavy. After you've done about 3 one direction, just let the head go the other direction. Did you hear my crunch? Do you hear your crunch? Let your head come back to center. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down a couple more times. And we're going to do a twist for your cervical spine. So turn and look towards the right. Let's take a nice full breath in through the nose. Turning the head towards the left. Exhale the breath if you've lasted that long. Drop the shoulders. Turn the head again towards the right. Breathe in. Lift up nice and tall. Fill the torso. 360 degrees, front to the side to the back. Exhale, turn. Empty when you empty. Breathe in when you breathe in, all the way. Last time to exhale and turn to the left. So I want us to come more into the internal space. So I want you to change the cross of the legs or let them be forward. Just let them be comfortable. And let's do, maybe put, if you've got a block or a blanket, you could put that on your lap. And let's do a few rounds of Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. You can work with your thumb and your ring finger. And if you really wanted to work with your index finger, you could, but see if you could work with your thumb and let the hand rest on the blocks. This is like the lazy lady's way to do it. Use your thumb on your right side of your nostril, and let's breathe out and in on the left side as you stay tall in your spine. Breathe out and empty. Let the belly come in closer to the spine, and then breathe in till you feel full. And do it again. Breathe out and in. Start to soften in the body as you scan your body for everything that you brought to your yoga mat. You could call it your yoga prayer mat. Breathe out and in. Just be like an observer, a neutral observer of all that you're thinking and feeling and all those things that you identify with as you. Breathing in together on the left side. Let's close your left side with your ring finger and breathe out and in through your right side. Those 2 fingers, the index finger and the third finger, could just bend, or they could come towards the upper bridge of the nose, or maybe they go all the way towards the third eye. Just breathing out and in as fully and consciously as you can on that side. Just feeling the difference between the left and the right side right now. And calming down. Just a beautiful way to tune into your nervous system, to turn off the fight or flight and come into calm. And we're going to begin to alternate the sides. So let's take a breath in together when you're ready on the right side. Cross over towards the third eye. Cover the right side with your thumb and breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Cover with the ring finger. Cross over towards the temple. And breathe out through the right. And in through the right. With the thumb, cover, cross over. Breathe out through the left side. Breathe in. Cover the left side gently, just to block. Cross over and breathe out through the right, in through the right, and find your own easeful rhythm as you continue this for a few more cycles. Breathing out, then in, and crossing over. Wherever you are in your cycle, just breathe out when you're ready through the left side. And then let go of holding on and blocking the nose. Then breathe in through both sides, in and out. You could let go of your arm and just now move the blocks, maybe if they're on the lap, and just breathe in and out, nice and long, deep inhalations and exhalations, and sit up tall. Few more cycles. Let your body begin to just sway a little bit right and left. Start to bring your awareness more into the whole body, not just your breathing. And just let go of trying to control the breath in any way. You can just let that arm extend as you go out to the side. Moving side to side. We're going to put our hands on our legs and we're going to do some belly rolls for the torso. So bring that awareness of the belly in towards the spine, but come forward with the whole body. And then move towards your right. Move back and left and forward to the right and back. We're going to come forward and just pause there for a moment, just elongating the spine from tail to crown and go the other direction. Circle left and then back and right. Couple more. So not everybody is comfortable to sit in what's called hero's pose, Virasana. So you could stay just like you are in easy cross, Sukhasana. But if those of you that are comfortable want to take a couple of blocks, a book, get your strap near, and we sit by bringing your shins on the ground. Your knees come towards each other. You open up your calves and you can sit on the block. We've got a couple of knee replacements in here and sore knees, so they're not going to be trying to sit like this. But if you can, this is like a little back bend and opens up the quadriceps and the calves. But we're going to work with a strap right now. So take your strap and open it up so that your arms are going to be able to be taut. And when you can, it's going to rise up above your head and pull apart. So just let it go forward and back to start now. So it can maybe come halfway down and up and adjust so that you can move it back behind you. I got the same look on my face as you get. It goes forward and up and back and up. Just explore that with your arms as straight as possible. Just going back. Really can feel nice across the chest. Up and back. So that alternate breathing that we do is great for calming and great for integrating the brain, the left and the right side of the brain, bringing the mathematical and the creative side together, because we've all got both those sides. Some of us have a little bit more talent in one side or the other. So let's just keep it above the head if you can and adjust. So just it's the right tension and the right separation between right arm and left arm. With your head staying right where it is, move the arms over to the right, pull apart. One arm's going to go back a little bit and then go to the other side. One arm is going to go back as the other one is up. Lengthen so it's towards the ear. Bicep is working. So breathe in. Let's add that breath work. Breathe out. We're going to also turn the head a little bit. So when the arms go to the right, turn the head opposite. Breathe in and breathe out. So head turns opposite of where the arms are going. Breathing in. I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out. I know I'm breathing out. Can you believe it's almost the end of March already? March Madness. Let's do one more of those. Let's take that strap up and let's bring it back behind you and hold at a comfortable place. So maybe you need to bend the elbows. Maybe the arms are not straight, but you're really opening up broad across your sternum. Now let that head hang down. And where we did that U shape, horseshoe, let's do it now. So let the head drag across the sternum and look to the right. And then let it come back down, drag across and go to the left. Do it again. Down and drag across. If you need to relax the arms, you just let go of the strap, the arms down. Down and over to the left. One more time. Down over to the right. And down and over to the left. Let's let the head hang. Now just hold the strap, but bring it back behind you. And so you're going to hold the strap so that the arms are going to be wide as your hips and a little bit wider. And if you can, you're going to bring that torso forward. You can take a block, a blanket, something to hold your head. And as the head comes down on the block or towards the mat, the arms are going to lift up. And stretch the arms up towards the ceiling as you pull apart on the strap. Think about the shoulders and pull them up towards the ears, back behind you, and squeeze them in towards each other. And see if there's any more lift in the arms as you pull apart, covering the back of the heart with your shoulders. One more breath, and you're going to let those arms come back down and then come back on to Virasana if you can. We're going to take the strap and just take it off to the side right now. Can you take one leg forward and you'll still be one leg bent back behind you if that's possible. Otherwise, the rest of you, if you can't sit like that, fold one leg in instead of letting it be back behind you. Right? So take the opposite arm, lift up. We're going to do a forward bend. So you got right leg forward, left leg back, and you're going to exhale as you come forward, reaching towards the shin, the ankle, or the toe, and stretch into your hamstring. Ease your way so you make that a forward bend and a little twist as you go towards the right. Then get real soft around the neck and the shoulders so the effort stops there, but mostly it's in the lower body and the hamstring. Flexing the foot, toes up, heel forward. Take another breath. And then when you're ready to exhale, let that torso come back up and lift that arm back up again. And then both arms are going to come together. And you're going to bring those index fingers together into candlestick. Tuck the arms in close to the ears. And as you lift the shoulders, you're going to add the breaths. You're going to inhale and lift the shoulders. And then exhale and lower the shoulders. 2 more times. Breathe in and lift. Squeeze, lengthen those arms, and exhale and lower. 1 more time. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift, side ribs lengthening, thin under those arms. Exhale, and let those hands come all the way down towards the heart, and then back down towards the ground. So you're going to take other leg forward, left leg forward if you can, and this one is bent, or maybe it's still back in half Virasana, your choice for your comfort. So flex that foot, that leg is lengthened, so you're already working with your hamstring, and let that other arm come up, lengthen, fingers, wrists, arm, and then come forward any amount towards the shin, the ankle, maybe the foot. And once you find your forward bend, then lengthen a little bit over in that direction for a twist. Soft in your torso, your neck and shoulders, as you find a place between effort and surrender in your hamstrings. And feel the breath moving into your bellies. Using that clarity that you created in your alternate nostril breathing to get the oxygen in both sides of your nose. Take one more breath in. And then the next time you exhale, we're going to lift that torso back up. And this time, whatever thumb you put on top, change it if you have that memory. And lift, just take the unfamiliar one on top. Lift the shoulders as you squeeze the biceps in. Lift the ribs up. Inhale, squeeze, and then exhale, lower those shoulders. Inhale and lift. And exhale and lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Let the hands come to the heart. Let the hands come on the ground. And let's bring both legs forward. If you're on a block, let's come off those blocks. And flex both feet one at a time and add your wrist. So when one foot is flexing, you're also going to work with your wrist. So your arms are out there pretty straight so that you could just work with your wrist. And now let's spread all the fingers and all the toes. So lift up the heels and spread everything. Toes are wide, fingers are as wide as you possibly can, making triangles. Flex, flex, flex. Circle the ankles and the wrists 5 times. Go the other direction. And I want you to shake everything out. Deep breath in and out through the mouth. And again, deep breath in and out through the mouth. One more, deep breath in, out through the mouth. Reach for those backs of the legs and let those legs go wide. As we do a little forward bend and twist with the legs wide. So lift up your left arm and come forward and also twist in that direction. And then come right back up and cartwheel over to the other side. Up and over. And up and over. Just explore how deep you want to go. Nose towards the knee. Feel the arms and fingers and what's happening in your legs, lower body and upper body. Synchronizing your breath with the movement. Let's do one more. Somebody's squeaking in here. Let those arms come back together and bring your legs back together. And here we go for some more dog and cat tilt. So round, you could do candlestick fingers around, and you could scoot your torso back as much as you want. And then lift up, come into goddess arms. And lift up and round. You could also lift one or both legs. Your body will let you know if that's good for you or not. Round, lean back a little, a lot, your choice. It's your practice. Up and back. Leaning back, lifting or not, staying grounded. Let's do one more of those in your way. And bring those legs back again. And bring them into easy pose. Rock back and forth, side to side, so you can move the flesh away from the buttocks bones. Twist to your right. So one hand will be on that knee or the thigh and go towards the right. Can you lift a little taller? Can you pull those muscles of the belly in with awareness as you twist the whole lower body from the sacrum to the waist to the ribs and the neck. And then tilt your head back so you're looking over the other shoulder and point the nose down and maybe come to a side bend. Bring the head back up and let the arm that's back behind you come around. So you're crossing those arms and then lean forward and reach for your shoulders and move those hands towards the back of the body. And then lift the torso up. Take the arms back up all the way above the head and then turn and twist. One hand on that leg, the knee, the thigh, and turn and twist. Breathing in, lengthen, and exhale, twist and exploring into your spine the way you want this twist to be this morning. Muscles in the abdomen coming in closer. Awareness in the back of the body and the front. You can turn your head and look over the other shoulder and point the nose down maybe, and then come into a side bend. So the chin is up and there's space between those shoulders and the collarbones. Keep the awareness of the breath easy in and out and the head comes back to center, and your arm is going to come back behind you and cross in front and then come forward. Let the hands come on the shoulders again, crossing those arms a little deeper, and then lift back up. We're going to do that same thing, but the legs are going to be wide again. So lift and open those legs. Flex the feet, toes are up, arms come up. Inhale. Turn and twist towards the right. Exhale. Let the hand come from behind you and cross so that arm crosses in front. Forward bend, and then reach for the shoulders again. Lift up. Arms lift up. Inhale. Exhale, turn, twist. Create that nice length. Be aware in the feet, the legs, the breath moving easily. Arm behind you comes around and crosses in front. And then reach for the shoulders again as you come into another forward bend. Tuck the chin to the chest. And lift the torso up. And the arms lift up again. One more time. Inhale. This time we'll go a little bit deeper into the shoulders. So turn, twist. Let the arm come back around. Cross. Reach for the shoulders. And if you can, come into Garudasana in your arms. So your palms move away from each other. Knuckles can come closer, and a finger comes in. Drop those shoulders. And then bring the toes in, and bring the toes out. And in, and out. Drop your shoulders, but lift the elbows, and bring the forearms forward, if you can. Curl the toes, and then round them and bring them forward. And then open the toes and bring them back. Curl them, bring them forward again. Open the toes, bring them back. Curl them one more time forward. Spread them and open. Release the arms. Inhale. Turn and twist. Let the arm that's back behind you come back around and come forward, reaching for those shoulders, staying right there if you need to, or crossing the elbows deeper so it's easier when you lift up to come into Garudasana. Toes come in and out. Toes are pronating and supinating. One more time. And then lift those elbows, but press the shoulders down if you can. And then bring the forearms forward. Curl the toes, bring them forward. Spread them and bring them back. Breathe. Curl them and bring them forward. Spread them and bring them back. Good faces, y'all. Come forward with the toes. Open them and bring them back. And relax the feet. Undo those arms. Lift legs forward. Hands to the heart. And shake out. Feet come together. And let your torso come forward if it feels good. And if you want to just stay upright, do that. Maybe reach with those hands towards the ankles and find that place in the feet when you crunch your toes together and you make a little crease in the bottom of your foot, right in the center at the ball of the foot. That is your center of the insertion of the spleen point. So press with your thumbs and just press as you're in this forward bend maybe. Just press and release right there. Just massage that energetic point, that meridian point. Just press and release, and then begin to give yourself a little foot rub. So your hands will come near the heel of the foot, into the arch of the foot, into the ball of the foot. And I want you to go into the gully of every toe. So go into the gully and pull on every toe. when you're ready. So go into the gully and kind of clear it. Each toe, you're going right into the root of the toe and pulling on it, where you're opening up some blocked energy in those spaces. Then I want you to take the feet, open the feet so you're like looking at a book, so the bottoms of the feet are coming up more towards the ceiling. And I want you to tap with your hands like you're drumming on the bottom of the feet and the top of the feet. Bottoms of the feet and top. Bottoms and top. One more. And then lengthen the legs and start to clap up the legs. And do the backs of the legs. And do right around the belly. And then move forward so you can get the kidneys and the sacrum. And back around towards the torso. Come up the torso. Just go down one arm with one hand. Go down the top and then up the underneath side and into the armpit. And then hands cover at the heart. Take a breath. Out through the mouth. With the other hand, go down the top of it. Get to the hand and the fingers and go underneath it. Get to the armpit. Get to the heart. And hands right on the heart. Take a breath in. And exhale. Let the hands come to the forehead, and you're going to come from the forehead as you squeeze like you're trying to just release any tension right there. Breathe in as you bring the hands from the center towards the temples. Exhale. Then let the hands go around behind the ears like you're tucking the hair in. Breathe in and come down the sides of the neck out to the shoulders, and the hands come to the heart. We're going to do that again. Hands to the temple. Breathe in as you press. Exhale when you come to the temples. Hold and press. Breathe in as you're tucking the hair behind the ears. Inhale. Come down the sides of the neck to the shoulders. Give a squeeze. And hands come to the heart. Exhale. One last time. The hands come to the forehead. Letting go of any worry as you open up in that place on the forehead that begins to furrow when you worry. Hands come to the temple. Exhale. Tuck behind the ears. Inhale. Down the sides of the neck to the shoulders. Exhale. And hands come to the heart. And take a breath. And out through the mouth. Hands down to the lap or the floor. Let's come to all fours. Use your blanket for your knees if you want to. We're going to bring the right knee off the ground and then bring it forward like you're bringing it halfway or maybe even towards the thumb. And then you're going to just bring it right back and flex the foot. The toe is pointed down. So bring it in like halfway and then towards the hand and the thumb, and then just straighten it and bring it back. Toe is pointed down. Do it again. Breathe in and bring it forward. And then exhale, send it back and hold there as you engage your abdominals, and take the left hand and bring it out with the palm turned in. Hold right here. Or if you want to challenge this pose a little bit more, just 12 inches. Move the left hand about 12 inches to the left. The right leg goes to the right. Then come back to center. Move it again about 12 inches. It's not a big amount. 12 inches is further than some of you are going. Come back to center. One more time. About a little to the left, a little to the right. Come back to center. Bring that knee down. Bring the hand down. Widen the knees and take a child's pose. Just bring those hands together. Make some heat with your hands and another triple warmer just to create rest and help that nervous system. Cover your eyes as you're in child's pose. And you create that 360-degree breath increase around your belly as you breathe in, and let it soften when you breathe out. Think about breathing in that fresh oxygen and vitality and healing to every muscle and ligament and tendon and organ and every thought that needs healing. For your wholeness. Come back to tabletop. Open those fingers wide and bringing that knee forward and then towards that left thumb, and then sending the leg all the way back. Lengthen the whole leg so you feel the hamstring and the foot flexing and the side body getting long. Bring the knee in again and bring it forward so the shin is on the ground, and then send it back. Longer this time. One more time, breathe in and it comes forward towards the hands and the heels of the hands, and exhale, send it back. And balance in bird dog as that right arm comes up. Get longer in the arm, longer in the leg, longer in the torso. Think about moving 12 inches the right arm. It's maybe just towards the right shoulder. And the left leg goes forward towards the left. Come back to center. 2 more times with that movement. Breathe and engage your abdominals. 1 more. And bring everything back down. Open up the knees again and stretch the arms forward. I want you to lengthen the arms so much that you can work into the fingers and lift the whole heel of the hand like there's a tennis ball underneath, and then just go really deep into your armpits as the torso surrenders towards the mat. Then walk a little bit over to the right. And I want you to, once you're over as far as you want to the right in your twist, take the left arm and move the left arm a little bit longer, a little bit further. And again, lift into the fingers so that the heel of the hand is lifted like there's a tennis ball underneath. And get a really nice stretch in your ribs and suck in under that armpit. There's a lot of openings, a lot of energy that can get stuck in there, and so really get thin under there as you send the pelvis back, and your breath is helping you relax. Release that hand, gently come back to the center, and you're going to walk to the other side. So let your body go towards the left, and see how much you can lengthen the right arm. And you're going to come into the fingers and lift like there's a tennis ball under that hand. The right hand is the one that's lifting more. As you're going deep into the ribs, stretch both arms, lengthen as much as you want in that direction. One more breath, and then we're going to exhale back to center, come to tabletop, and come into a rocking motion from tabletop to child's pose. Breathing in, tabletop, exhale, child's pose, and just rock back and forth about 5 times before we come and take our first downward facing dog. So come into tabletop, maybe walk those hands forward, and let's do a bent crouching downward facing dog. So with your knees and your shins still on the ground, your toes forward, bring your torso back towards the thighs, And when you feel ready, lift the knees, but stay really bent so your shins are parallel to the floor. You're really pressing into those hands. Those biceps and triceps are working, filling calves. Tuck the chin to the chest, using the strength of your upper body. Then lengthen into the full expression of your downward facing dog. And you could pump the legs right and left. And then find a place where it's easy and comfortable for you to sustain. And let's go to the breath awareness and take nice 5 cycles of inhalations and exhalations. You might be near there. Maybe you were already done with your 5 breaths, but begin to walk the hands and the feet closer together and be in a relaxed forward bend. The knees can be bent or straight, or you could just let your elbows rest on those thighs as you relax that torso. Let the arms come forward into your Utkatasana chair pose. We're going to rise up to standing, walk towards the front of your mat. Come into Goddess and let your body have a full standing back bend. So open up the front of the body with the forearms moving back. Fingers opening. Raise the arms back up. Inhale. Go back down into your Utkatasana chair pose. Rising back up. Inhale. And forward bend all the way down towards the ground. Exhale. Take a breath down there as you widen the heels of your feet so your feet are really in Tadasana. Scoop the arms back up. Inhale. Hands to the heart. Exhale. Take your left leg and lift the heel or lift the whole leg. And then take that leg back behind you where you come towards Warrior One. And then move the torso so you're coming into a balancing Warrior Three, preparation, or lift that leg and balance. Or not. Let the leg come back down and raise the torso up to Warrior One. Open the arms. Palms are down. One leg is bent. Right leg forward. Okay, some of you don't have the right leg forward. We're going to turn the body towards the right foot. Then turn the body again, and you'll be in your Warrior Two. Reverse it. Come all the way back down to the ground. Bringing the back leg forward, back to Uttanasana. Bend those legs again and come into chair pose. Come to standing. Take a back bend. Goddess arms. So moving that waist back, opening up the front of the body. Saying to yourself how open you are to the goodness of life today. Take the arms back up to mountain pose. Open nice and wide. Take your time down to Uttanasana again. Bring the arms back out to the side as you rise back up, and hands come to the heart. This time we'll take the right heel, lift the right heel or the leg. Send that leg back and come towards your warrior one, but you're going to let the torso come forward. And then see if you can balance on one leg, so that back leg is going to lift any amount that you want. And you keep letting the heart and the torso come forward towards that hip, towards that leg. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Then bring that leg down and come lift your body into warrior one. So the front leg is bent. The back leg is straight. Lower your pelvis. Open the arms. So you're going to be turning towards the left for a twist. Come back to center and you're going to be in your warrior two. Reverse it. And then come all the way down to the ground. And take that forward foot back to downward facing dog again. So maybe you're going to do dog and cat tilt instead, but we'll 5 times go from downward facing dog to plank. See if you can move on the exhalation. Take a breath in as you're in down dog, and when you exhale, come towards your plank. Breath in, then go back to downward facing dog. When you're ready to exhale, come back to plank. Looking good and strong. Let's do one more, if you can. Back to downward facing dog. Keep the feet where they are, widen them, and let your hands walk back towards your feet. And lift your body up halfway, and your hands will come to your waist. And then you're going to lift the body all the way to standing and walk those feet in heel toe to Tadasana. We do some more dog and cats before we do a balancing pose. So really work with your pelvis going forward and back, forward and back. So let the knuckles come forward, bend the knees. So we did this seated. We're going to do it standing. Just let the head down, stretch the arms, belly pulls in, and then come to your back bend. Cat tilt, round. Dog tilt. It doesn't matter whether you breathe in on the dog or the cat tilt, but just find a breath pattern that works for you and do a few more on your own, just so it feels just really good for your spine. Forward bending and back bending, and really moving that pelvis, like really wag that tail forward and back. And finish out your dog and cat tilt and come to Tadasana. We're going to bridge heaven and earth. So one arm comes up, flex the wrists, one up, one down, and side bend, breathe in. And then come to a little squat, exhale. Do the other side. Breathe in, one arm up, one down. Inhale. Exhale, little squat. We're going to do 2 more just like that. Flex those wrists. Breathing in, you're the bridge yourself between heaven and earth. Breathing in, exhale. One more time. Breathing in, exhale. Palm lifts up, one down, palm down, and then hold your squat. Let the arms release and just let the arms be ragged out forward and back. They can sway right and left. You can make figure eights. And we're going to rise up to standing and practice tree pose, however you like to practice tree pose. So let's stand on the left. Hands can be on the heart. Use the wall. Hold on to something if you need to. Let the left heel, let the right heel move, and move the whole femur bone. Turn so you're externally rotating. And then you can cover the foot, the shin, the calf, or if you got just the right of pants on, you might be able to get the foot up above the knee. And then open that knee, tuck that tail so you're working in those hip flexors. If you want more, add arms. And make the tree that you want. What is your favorite tree? Is it a weeping willow, a tall oak? Could let those branches sway. A bonsai. Oh God, those are gorgeous.
Peach tree. I found those.
That's right. I hate to take that peach tree out, but it's blooming. Now bring that knee forward again as the hands come to the heart. And can you take one more leg going back, coming back into that warrior three pose again, or just the best version that you can. Well, I know that wall's in your way. You didn't know it was going to be there. Be careful, he's right behind you. And then coming back to center. Shake it out before you do the other side. No judgment, no judgment. Standing on the other foot, hands to the heart. Just lift the heel, turn the whole femur bone. But then the hips points are still, one is to the front, one is kind of turning. So then tuck the foot or bring it in front of the shin or the calf, or the next level would be up. Try to keep it away from your knee. Then add arms if you want. As you, don't watch the teacher when she loses her balance. As you say, in the midst of any storm, in the midst of chaos, I am calm, poised, centered. And you could say that to yourself. In the midst of chaos, in the midst of any storm, I am calm, poised, centered. Keep moving that knee towards the back wall. Keep tucking that tail. And then your hands can come in towards your heart. You can bring the knee back and you could lift it and you could just stay right there in tree pose with the one leg balancing, or bring it back behind you. Let the whole torso come forward and come into a partial warrior three. Keep bringing that, keep challenging yourself to bring that torso down, that head down towards your hip. When you feel ready, that leg comes back and we come back to standing. Arms lift up, inhale. Your feet are going to go wide. And we're going to come down into a squat that's perfectly designed for your knees and your health. Maybe you can have the pelvis below. Maybe you need to be at the wall. Maybe you rest those elbows on the knees. You could sway a little bit right and left. Let your hands come towards the ground gently, gracefully bring yourself down to the mat. And let's get our straps on our backs. And we're just gonna do a couple hip openers for the back before we're gonna have a promise. We'll have you a 12-minute Savasana. You're gonna put one leg in the strap and lengthen it as you hold that strap with one hand, and the other hand is grounding. Let the leg come out to the right. That's going to hover above the ground. Let the leg come to the left shoulder. So it's going to cross over your midline just to the left shoulder. And then let that right arm that might be out to the ground come into like a half cactus, and just let that arm relax towards the ground. And keep bringing the leg closer or further away towards your head as you stretch that piriformis. Bend that leg so the knee is going externally away from your hip, and hold that foot and relax the back. So the knee is coming out. So you're like kind of in half a happy baby, using the strap. Take the left leg, bend it, and then let that left knee fall towards the left. And see how soft and relaxed you can be. Everything in the back and the front of the body. Lift both legs up into the strap, and then let the right leg come out. The left leg lengthens. The right leg can be bent or straight. Really feel that hamstring. Front of the leg, back of the leg. Awareness of the breath. Allow the leg to come out towards the left to externally rotate. Keeping your pelvis and your sacrum, left and right side, grounding. Lengthening through the inner thighs on both legs. And letting that leg come over the midline, getting the strap on the other hand, and it goes towards the right shoulder. If your back is really bothering you today, you know, it might feel good to get a chair and put, when we do Savasana, and put your legs in a chair. Or maybe put blocks under the bolster and let the legs rest on the bolster. We're going to go ahead and bend that leg now so the knee goes away from the left hip. The heel's coming in towards your pelvis. The right leg bends, and then the knee falls to the right. Getting a whole lot of lower body stretch here and releasing the back. The time went quick because you I heard your request, and I may have not met them, but I know we did some good for the shoulders, the back, the hamstrings. Can we just hug both knees in and make circles or rocks side to side? Squeaky over here. Just listen to your body for what your body wants. Do you feel like you want one more twist or a bridge, or what does your body need before you come into your final yoga pose? And each of you just set up whichever way will give you the most ease, the most good. Can I get anybody anything? An eye bag, a extra blanket, a latte, a margarita this morning. Maybe I'll have to do that sometime. Yeah, I think we have.
Yes.
Yeah, I bet she was. Take your time. If you didn't get in the right posture and this doesn't feel like exactly what you need, go ahead and switch out. Judith Lassiter says, in the sacred silence of Savasana, it's the only time in the day I'm doing nothing and creating nothing, serving no one outwardly, but serving everyone inwardly by bringing myself to that state. As we settle down, may our thoughts help to bring strength to where there is weakness, to courage where there is fear, and to compassion where there is suffering. Let your awareness just be on the rise and fall of your breath. With each exhalation, see if you can release any tension or worries. Bring your awareness to your body, so strong and capable, and appreciate your body for everything that it allows you to do, all the ways it carries you. And just be held exactly as you are in this moment. Feel the stable support of the earth. And allow yourself to fully surrender. Awareness back into the breath and the body. Taking your time to ease back into seated. Confucius said, "We have two lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one." So don't squander your lives, and enjoy this day, enjoy these moments, and enjoy this spring that's happening so gloriously. Thank you, everyone, for showing up today for yoga, for sharing your practice. It's truly my honor to lead you in our practice. May we watch our thoughts and our actions to help those that are suffering. Namaste.